Welcome once again, everyone, here on our CUSD YouTube channel. I'm your host, Pat Olson. A chance to sit down with Mr. Porcel, the brand new principal at Hatch Elementary School. Mr. Porcel, we're a couple, 3 weeks into it now. So before we even start with the nuts and bolts of the education aspect, tell us your interest in coming to this community to become the principal here at Hatch.
Well, I've always been very passionate about the bilingual immersion program, and it was a great opportunity to be at Hatch Elementary, knowing that they have both programs, English only and bilingual immersion. So I'm bilingual myself, so I think it was a great opportunity to have the students exposed to both languages since kindergarten up to 5th grade. And now, fortunately, we have with our new also superintendent, we have a continuation in middle school with the Spanish as well.
And in español?
Sí, siempre he estado interesado en los programas bilingües y de inmersión, y esta ha sido una buena oportunidad para mí para estar aquí. Y esta escuela tiene dos programas, uno de inglés y otro de español bilingüe, y que lo tienes de párvulos kindergarten hasta 5º grado, y con la suerte de que gracias a nuestro superintendente tenemos un programa de continuación en la escuela de ciencias medias, en el middle school para español también.
You know, you mentioned being bilingual and the immersion program here, which is very well known, not just locally, but really throughout the state. The immersion program in this district has gained some attention. You know, the makeup of the state of California, the Southwest in general, is really shifting. So in your mind, how important is that bilingual skill to be able to speak both English and Spanish?
It's really important to have the students to have the knowledge of both languages. The immersion program is based on research, and research says that when students speak another language, by the time they reach the 4 or 5 year in that immersion program, they're able to transfer knowledge from one language to the other. And that's very common practice in Europe, actually, where I come from, where Central Europe, students are used to speak 2 or 3 languages, and they do that since, they go to kindergarten. So that's something great here, great opportunity here in Habun Bay. We have a big Hispanic population, take advantage of that, and integrate, Hispanic population with American students and be able to learn languages in both areas.
¿En español?
Sí, siempre he sido apasionado del programa de inmersión. Es una gran oportunidad que estamos aquí en Habun Bay y tenemos una población hispana muy grande, y aprovechar eso para que integrar los niños que son americanos con los hispanos para poder aprender la lengua mucho mejor. Y es muy común, es una práctica muy común para que los niños aprendan este idioma, porque pueden transferir los conocimientos de una lengua a otra cuando alcanzan 4 o 5 años en el programa. Y esto pasa muy común en Europa, donde los niños desde pequeños aprenden 3 o 4 idiomas.
Mr. Porcel, the principal here at Hatch Elementary, our guest here on the CUSD YouTube channel, Pat Olson alongside. You know, the school year has just kind of gotten going. You've had your back to school night, kind of probably still getting your feet a little bit wet as the new principal. Tell us about what, kind of what the energy level has been like for you, and how well have you gotten to know some of the staff and the community so far?
The energy has been phenomenal. We face some challenges, as you know. We have a new building, so we were really rushing, getting everything ready to be able to open school on the 21st. My major focus was be able to finish all the classrooms, furniture, and have them all ready for the students to come on the 21st. To see the students' faces on that 21st day was priceless. To see, they have, new building, new desks, new chairs. Their faces were priceless. And also the energy from the parents. We have an amazing PTO group. We have a SIPA group also, parents from the immersion program, and the ELA group. They're great supporters of our school, and thanks to them we can provide different programs like music, PE, art to our students, and quality education. En español, la energía fue estupenda, fenomenal, porque teníamos unos diferentes retos que superar, porque tenemos el edificio nuevo y había muchas cosas que preparar para estar preparados para el día 21 de agosto, para que los niños vinieran, pero nada más que ver la cara de los niños no tenía precio de ver lo felices que estaban de tener nuevos pupitres, nuevas sillas, nueva escuela. Y también el grupo que tenemos de la Asociación de Padres, también el grupo de ILAC y de la Asociación de Padres del Grupo de Inmersión. Es un grupo muy grande, muy fuerte, que gracias a ellos podemos tener programas de arte, de música y de educación física.
You mentioned at the end there, art, music, and those programs. In your mind, how important is parent involvement? Because you mentioned a little bit about the community, and I've been here a long time. My kids went to elementary, middle, and high school in this district. It's a small town. Everybody knows one another, and there seems to be a strong sense of community at all the schools, and I know that that's big here at Hatch.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think also it's research-based that the more participation from parents, the better success of the students. And I think education is hard by itself, and I think having that support at home from parents makes a huge difference in education. I'm always a true believer that even though when I was a teacher in the past, working with parents as a triangle, but at the top is the students, and here at the bottom is parents and teachers working all together. That makes successful at school and the students' academic achievement. So, por supuesto que la participación de los padres es crucial para el éxito académico de los niños. También está basado en investigaciones de que cuanto más participen los padres, más éxito académico tienen los niños. Y cuando era maestro igual, cuando tenía con mis padres, trabajaba con mis padres, siempre crearon un triángulo donde la parte de arriba están los estudiantes y abajo los padres y los maestros trabajando juntos para el éxito académico del niño.
Final comment from you, Mr. Porcel. Give us your style. It's interesting because when I was a kid in school, the principal's office was that feared place, but I think the mindset has changed over the years. I think now the principals, especially in this district, are perceived as warm human beings that get out in the classrooms, that know the kids, and that the relationship with the principal shouldn't always be, hey, I got in trouble. So tell us kind of how you work and how you'll approach being principal on this campus.
Well, nobody gets in trouble here. We don't have that philosophy. Here the philosophy is, whatever happens, if it's a wrong choice, we're going to help you to make it better next time. And we all make mistakes, so we'll learn from that. And we have our positive behavior support plan for students that make things in a positive way. So you made a mistake, let's talk about it, let's make it better next time, and you need to know why that was a mistake. So there's not, nobody gets in trouble here in the principal's office, right? And more than anything else, I have a very open door policy. And in fact, I'm glad you asked this question now, because today, this morning, I spoke with the secretaries in the office that trying to arrange all the meetings possible after school, because in the morning, I get so busy here in the office, with different meetings, that I would like to be more out there for my students and my teachers, be in the classroom, doing walkthroughs, and get to know all my students since I'm new this year. I would like to get to know them. And actually, I was talking to Ms. Gray to be able to create a schedule where I can go to the classrooms and read at least for 15-20 minutes for students. So, les decía que nadie se mete en problemas aquí en la oficina del principal, pero tenemos un programa que es el programa positivo de comportamiento, que los estudiantes lo que hacen reflejan o hacen un pensamiento reflectivo de lo que han hecho para poder hacerlo mejor la próxima vez. Y también estaba diciéndole que me alegra mucho más esa pregunta, porque por las mañanas estoy tan ocupado con reuniones que no puedo salir fuera a las clases, y estaba diciendo a las secretarias que hicieran todas las reuniones después de la escuela para poder yo atender a las clases, y me gustaría crear un calendario, un horario donde pudiera ir a las clases a leer por 15-20 minutos con los niños.
Mr. Porcel, appreciate the time. I'm sure you're looking forward to a great school year.
Oh, absolutely. I'm thrilled. I'm very excited to be here in Half Moon Bay. It has been phenomenal so far, and we have great support from not just from the district office, but as well from parents. Thank you.
All right, that's Mr. Porcel, or Senor Porcel, here on our CUSD YouTube channel. I'm Pat Olson. Thanks for watching.